I didn't plan to see what I saw that night. I just wanted to borrow a charger. But when I opened the door, my best friend's husband was inside another woman's room, and that woman was our own friend. It all started 2 years ago in Abuja. I had just moved to the city for work, and I stayed with my childhood friend, Miriam. She was married to Daniel, a calm man who worked in a construction company. They had been married for 3 years and looked happy. Our other friend, Zainab, came from Jos to look for a job. Since rent in Abuja was expensive, Miriam told her to stay with us for a while. She said, "Zainab is my sister. She can stay as long as she needs." Everything was fine at first. Zainab helped around the house, cooked sometimes, and even took care of Miriam's baby when she was busy. We all laughed and talked together like one big family. Then I started to notice small things. When Daniel came home from work, Zainab would rush to open the door before Miriam. She started dressing nicer in the house, short skirts, tight tops. Sometimes when Miriam was at the shop, Daniel would sit in the living room and Zainab would join him. I didn't think much of it. I thought I was imagining things. One night, Miriam traveled to her mother's place because her younger sister was sick. I stayed back because I had work the next morning. Around 10 p.m., the light went off. I needed a charger, so I went to Zainab's room to borrow hers. The door was slightly open. I pushed it a bit and froze. Daniel was there, on her bed. They were so close that even the dark couldn't hide what was happening. Zainab gasped when she saw me, covering herself with the blanket. Daniel jumped up, trying to talk, but my ears were buzzing. I dropped my phone and walked out. My legs were shaking. I didn't sleep that night. The next morning, Daniel acted like nothing happened. Zainab avoided me completely. I didn't tell Miriam right away because I was scared. I didn't want to destroy her marriage. But a few weeks later, she came home early from work and caught them herself. She didn't scream. She just stood there, quiet. Daniel started begging, saying it was a mistake. Zainab cried, saying she didn't mean to hurt anyone. Miriam only said one sentence: "Both of you can keep each other." She packed her things that same night and left with her baby. Daniel and Zainab moved out of the city 2 months later. A year later, I met Miriam again in Lagos. She had started her own hair salon and was doing well. When we talked about it, she said something I'll never forget. "In this city, people pretend to help you, but they are watching what you have. Some come close not because they love you, but because they want to taste your life." I nodded, because I had seen it with my own eyes. That night in Abuja still plays in my mind sometimes. The dim light, the shock, the silence after. It taught me that in the city, not everyone who smiles with you means well. Some people come as friends, but they sleep with your peace.